today's video, we will look at the top 5 stocks that you can buy and hold if you're looking for some long-term investments. Make sure to stick around till the end of the video because some of the stocks we'll be talking about are dividend-paying stocks, which means you will get a better idea of what you want before you go to buy more stocks for your portfolio. Now, I would also like to give a friendly disclaimer that the stocks I will be highlighting today are for educational purposes only and based on my own personal research. Don't go buying stocks willy-nilly because of any video you saw on YouTube, be it my own or anybody else's. You should do your own research to see if the stocks are indeed a good fit for your portfolio. Now, back to the video. Stock number 1, the Vanguard 500 Index Fund ETF. To understand why this stock tops at number 1, we'll have to look into the history of the Vanguard company. The Vanguard Index was founded by the great American investor Warren, and it was the first index fund ever created. The sole purpose behind the creation of the index fund was to enable investors to make money long term rather than investing in mutual funds, which can often cause investors to lose their capital instead of growing their money. So, the Vanguard 500 Index Fund ETF invests into the stocks of some of the largest publicly traded US companies. Some of the top companies in which the ETF invests in are Apple, Tesla, Berkshire Hathaway, Amazon, and Microsoft. And as you know, in the coming years, these companies are here to stay and will likely experience massive growth. Moreover, the fact that the ETF invests in so many different companies gives you diversification, and diversification is a way of spreading your investments so that you only incur fractional losses even if some of the stocks do not perform well. It will also be important to note that the index it tracks is the S&P 500. Another good thing about this ETF is the low management fees. The expense ratio is only 0.03%, which is not bad actually, compared to the potential that this ETF holds. The best part about this index fund ETF is that you just buy it and then you don't look at it again for a very long time. You just let compound interest work its wonder, and in 10 years or so, your investment can make you a millionaire. So, if you're looking for a passive investment to secure your finances, the Vanguard 500 Index Fund ETF is probably your best bet. Stock number 2, Johnson & Johnson. Before we get into the details for this stock, let me ask you a quick question, and the answer to this will tell you why Johnson & Johnson is a good stock to buy and hold for life. Have you ever used any of Johnson & Johnson's products? Be it self-care products, baby care products, or better yet, the Johnson & Johnson vaccine? Comment down below and let me know what your answers are. Well, put simply, Johnson & Johnson is a big player in the healthcare industry, and as you can observe from the global pandemic we're currently facing, the healthcare industry is only going to keep growing and growing. And that means if you buy and hold the Johnson & Johnson stock for a long time, your money will grow exponentially too. And the best part, the Johnson & Johnson company pays quarterly dividends to its shareholders, and the current dividend yield is at 2.52%. And if you look at the stock's chart, you will see that it has been doing very well. To sum this one up, the Johnson & Johnson stock is an appealing long-term investment because the healthcare industry will always be in demand and consumers will always buy from one of the many brands that the company owns. Examples of the brands that Johnson & Johnson owns are Neutrogena, Aveeno, and Band-Aid. Surely these brands are not foreign to you. You must have seen them countless times on the shelves of the supermarket that you go to, and they're here to stay. So if you're looking for dividends as well as a good long-term investment, Johnson & Johnson provides you with an ideal solution. Stock number 3, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is a dividend aristocrat. This means that along with paying regular dividends to shareholders, the company also raises its dividends each time they are distributed to shareholders. The Coca-Cola stock is a phenomenal one. This is because for the past 59 years in a row, the company has kept on raising the dividends that were issued to shareholders. If you're looking for income stocks, then Coca-Cola surely ticks all your requirements. Moreover, the Coca-Cola stock is a resilient one. The company itself has been standing for more than 100 years, and during that time, there were many challenges, but nothing could stop the company's growth. And today, it has become one of the most popular soft drink brands. I don't suppose that any of you have never drank Coca-Cola in your life. We have all drank Coca-Cola at least once, if not multiple times in our lives. The best part about the Coca-Cola company is that it does not only make the Coca-Cola soft drink, but it makes other drinks as well. Coca-Cola company has acquired several brands over the years, be it other soft drinks or even tea, coffee, and juice brands. That is diversification right there. So, even if one day, for some reason, people stop buying Coca-Cola, the company will have other drinks, which would still make it millions. And of course, this means that your investments will be safe too. And quick fact, you know Warren Buffett, right? CEO of Berkshire Hathaway and a great investor. Buffett purchased the Coca-Cola stock in 1998, and to this date, he still owns the stock. I guess after this statement, no further explanation is needed as to why Coca-Cola is a good stock to buy and hold forever. Stock number 4, 3M. The 3M company is a multinational conglomerate. This means that the company has other companies as well in different sectors. 3M basically means Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing Company. However, as mentioned earlier, since 3M is a conglomerate, the company not only operates in mining, but has also established companies in consumer goods and even healthcare. Just like the Coca-Cola company, 3M is also very well diversified. Thus, even if things are looking bleak for the US economy, the 3M will be resilient, and so will its stock. Now, the 3M company is a dividend-paying stock too, and currently the company is issuing dividends at a rate of 3.24%, and that is a very attractive rate. So, if you're looking for income stocks, the 3M stock can bring good returns to your wallet via its dividends. However, if we look at the 5-year market summary for the 3M stock, its performance does not paint a pretty picture. In fact, looking at the chart will make you disregard the stock at first glance. But this is why 3M stock is rather a long-term investment, and this often means 10 years plus. What is reassuring though is that, contrary to what the chart previously looked at, 3M has increased the annual dividend that it pays to shareholders consecutively for the past 63 years. Stock number 5, Apple. Apple is a good stock to buy and hold for many reasons. It is no secret that technology is the future, and if you want to invest in technology, investing in Apple company is one of the best ways to do it. Currently, the company has a market capitalization of $2.4 trillion, and knowing the company's performance, this value can double or even triple in the coming years. And Apple also pays out dividends to shareholders, but the company issues nominal dividends, and currently the rate is low at 0.57%. If you're looking for more of an income stock, then the Apple stock might not be the best choice for you. This is particularly a good stock for growth investors, and Apple can act as a moat, and this makes it a good investment too. Acting as a moat means that Apple can raise its prices, but still, consumers will not switch to other brands. People will keep buying Apple products despite the exorbitant prices that the company charges, and this ensures that the company will not struggle even in tough economic times. So, Apple is a good stock to consider if you're looking for asset appreciation instead of trying to earn dividends by holding the stock. So, there we have it, our top 5 stocks to buy and hold for life. Always remember though, you need to do your due diligence before buying any stock, and you cannot just copy the masses when it comes to the stock market. The stock market is volatile and highly unpredictable, so if stocks go up and down, do not be fazed by it. You need to remember only one thing: what goes up must come down, and what comes down must go up. You just keep this in mind whenever you feel that you're losing sleep over the value of your stocks in the stock market, and you will instantly feel calm instead of panicking.